Hello students, today we are going to study chapter number 3 Force and Pressure from Standard 8 Science. Force. Force is the push or pull on an object. For example, if an object has to be moved, it has to be pushed or pulled. Here are some examples of force. Newton's first law of motion. A stationary object on which no force is acting remains stationary. An object in motion continues to move with the same speed and direction when no force is acting on an object. Types of forces. There are two types of forces, contact force and non-contact force. Contact force is again divided into two types, muscular force and frictional force. Non-contact force is again divided into three types, gravitational force, electrostatic force and magnetic force. Contact force. A force is seen to act through a direct contact of the object or via one or more objects. Such a force is called as contact force. See the examples. A car moves in forward direction when a man applies a force from behind. A reluctant dog is being pulled by his master, and a boy playing a football is kicking the ball away. What do you observe from these? A force acts on two bodies from an interaction between them. Non-contact force. A force is applied between two objects even if the objects are not in contact. Such a force is called as non-contact force. A coconut is falling from the coconut tree. The objects are attracted to the earth due to the force of gravity. When a comb is get rubbed against the hair, small pieces of paper kept on a table get attracted towards the comb. The comb has an electrostatic charge and there is included the opposite charge on the pieces of the paper and the pieces stick to the comb. Example number 3. See some nails are attracted towards the magnet. Muscular force. Muscular force is the force exerted by the muscles of our body. We use muscular force for our various activities. Animals like bullocks, horses, camels, donkeys, elephants also use muscular force to perform various tasks. Frictional force. A ball kept on a table and pushed a little. It moves ahead and gets slow and stops. A car running on the plain road travels some distance and stops after the engine is switched off. This is because of the force of friction between the ground surface and the object in motion. In the absence of frictional force, the object would have remained in motion. The frictional force is very useful in our daily life. While walking, we push the ground behind with our feet. In the absence of friction, we will slip and we will not able to walk. All the objects in motion have the frictional force acting on them which is acting in the direction opposite to the direction of motion. You must have seen that one tends to sleep over the banana peel on the street. Similarly, one can sleep due to the mud. Both these are the examples due to the reduced friction. Non-contact force. See the activity for this. Take the two plastic bottles with rectangular shape. Close their openings by fitting the lids tightly. Keep the two small bar magnet on them and fix them neatly using the sticking tape. Fill a big plastic tray with water and leave the two bottles floating with magnet at the top. Take the one bottle near to other. If the north pole of the magnet is near to the south pole of the other magnet, the bottles will head towards each other because unlike poles attract each other. Observe that will happen when the direction of the bottles are changed. We can observe the change in motion of the bottles without any direct contact. This means that there exists a non-contact force between the two magnets. Balance and unbalanced force. Balance force. Two forces acting on a body having equal magnitude and opposite direction. Unbalanced force. When two unequal forces acting on a body. Try this. Take a cardboard box, tie thick string to its two sides and keep it on the smooth table as shown in figure. Take the strings on the both sides of the table. Tie weighing pans of the equal masses to the two ends. Keep equal masses in both the pans. The box does not move on the table. If more mass is kept in one pan than the other one, the box starts moving in the direction of that pan. Equal gravitational force act on both the pans when equal masses are kept in them. This means balance force act on the box with effective force equal to 0 as these are acting in opposite direction. On the contrary, if more mass is kept in one pan than in other, the box starts moving in the other direction of the pan with the more mass. When unequal forces are applied to the box on the two sides, the unbalanced force acts on the box, resulting in imparting motion to the box. See the children playing the tug of war. The tug of war pull the rope in their respective direction. If the pull of the force is equal on the two sides, the rope does not move. If the force is more one side, the rope moves in that direction. This means that initially the two forces are balanced. The rope moves in the direction of higher force when the forces become unbalanced. See, exploring the forces. If two forces act on a body in the same direction, the net force is the sum of the two forces. Here are the force F1 and F2 is acting on the body. So the net force is F1 plus F2. If the two forces act on a body in the opposite direction, the net force is the difference between the two forces. Here the F1 force is acting from the right side and F2 force is acting from the left side. Now net force is F2 minus F1. The effect on the objects depend on the net force acting on it. Force is expressed in the magnitude and direction. Force is a vector quantity. Effects of force on an object. Force can make an object to move from rest. Force can stop a moving object. Force can change the speed of an object which is moving. A force can change the direction of the motion of an object. Force can change the shape of an object. Force may cause one or more of these effects. Inertia. The tendency of an object to remain in its existing state is called its inertia. There are three types of inertia. First one, inertia of the state of the rest. An object in the state of rest cannot change its state of rest due to its inherent property. This property is called as inertia of the state of the rest. Inertia of motion. The inherent property of an object due to which its state of motion cannot change is called as its inertia of motion. For example, a revolving electric fan continues to revolve even after it is switched off. Passengers sitting in running bus get a jerk in forward direction if the bus suddenly stops. Direction of inertia. Directional inertia. The inherent property of an object due to which the object cannot change the direction of its motion is called directional inertia. For example, if a vehicle in a motion along a straight line suddenly turns, the passengers sitting in it are thrown opposite to the direction of turning. Activity 1. Take the postcard and keep it on a glass. Keep a 5 rupees coin on it. Now skillfully push the card. The coin straight away falls in the glass. Activity 2. Hang a half a kg mask on a stand with a string. Tie the other string too. Two masks are kept it hanging. Now pull the string too with a jerk and the string too will break. The mass does not fall. Heavy mass does not move. Now pull the string too slowly and string 1 breaks and the mass falls down. This is because of the tension developed in the string 2 due to the mass. Pressure. You have observed the tires of two-wheelers and four-wheelers getting pressurized. The air filling machine has a pressure indicating dial or digital meter showing the digital reading of pressure. The machine feels the pressure to a certain value. You are aware that a force has to be applied for filling the air in the bicycle tire with the hand pump. By applying the force, air pressure is increased and then the air is pushed into the tire. Activity 3. Take some sharp pointed nails and push them into the wooden plank by hammering on their heads. Now take a nail and hold it with the head on the plank and hammer it down from the pointed end. When pressing the drawing pins into the drawing board, they get into the board easily. By applying a force using a thumb, one can push the pins into the drawing board. On the contrary, while pressing the ordinary pins into the drawing board with a thumb, the thumb may get hurt. What does this simple experiment tell? The nail easily penetrates into the wood from its pointed end. From this, you will notice that when a force is applied on the head of the nail, it is easy to hammer it into the plank. It is easy to cut vegetables, fruits with a sharp knife. A blunt knife does not work here. Why does this happen? Think and answer. The force exerted perpendicularly on a unit area is called a pressure. Pressure is equal to force upon area on which the force is applied. Unit of pressure. The SI unit of force is Newton. Area is measured in meter square. Therefore, the SI unit of pressure is Newton meter square. It is also known as Pascal. In the atmospheric science, the unit of pressure is bar. 1 bar is equal to 10 raised to 5 Pa. Pressure is a scalar quantity. If the area increases, the pressure reduces for the same force. And if the area decreases, the pressure increases for the same force. For example, due to natural application, due to the natural adaptation, the bottom surface of the camel's feet are broad. Hence, the camel's weight is exerted on the large area and the pressure on the sand is reduced. This is why the camel's feet do not penetrate into the sand and it becomes easy to walk.